Hey everyone, and Apple has released a series of new updates for Apple devices, including the WatchOS 7.3.2, so let's talk about it in this video. This is going to be the main topic. Let's begin. So there are a couple of things that you should know about it, and the thing is that the iOS update, the macOS update, and the watchOS updates have the very same description when it comes to the update description that you can see, and that is that it only improves the performance and it's not anything specific. That's what you should know about it, and you can see that it provides important security updates and it's recommended for all users. The size of the update is 66 megabytes on my Apple Watch Series 5, but there is also one more thing that you should know, that there was a previous software update which wasn't for every Apple Watch user. It was the watchOS 7.3.1. It was only for the Apple Watch Series 5 and the Apple Watch SE, so not everyone got it, and there was no reason to make a video about it, so I did not. So I'm actually updating from 7.3 to 7.3.2, so I skipped 7.3.1, even though it was available for my series of the Apple Watch. Okay, so the first thing to discuss is the storage before and after updating. So you can see that before running the 7.3 of the watchOS, the capacity was at 26.2 and the available was at 20.9 gigabytes. And you can see that the available jumped up by a tiny bit, 0.1, which is 100 megabytes, just by updating. I did not delete anything. I did not free up any sort of storage or anything like that. It was just because of the update. Of course, the storage wasn't really the main thing. The capacity didn't change and stayed exactly the same, only the available jumped up by a bit. By the way, if you're new on this channel and if you don't want to miss the next uploads and the next videos where I talk about the other things important to Apple devices and Apple community, like rumors, software updates, tips and tricks and stuff like that, then make sure to subscribe so you never miss the future uploads and the future videos that might help you. Let's continue with this one. So if you go through the Apple Watch right now, you're not going to find anything new, like a new feature or anything like that, but if you go to Apple's website, in the security content, you're going to find some things regarding to the 7.3.2, also to the iOS 14.4.1, it's sort of connected together. So you can see that there is one entry regarding WebKit. It's available for Apple Watch Series 3 and later, which is of course, these are the only devices that got this update. And the impact, as you can see, was that processing maliciously crafted web content mainly to arbitrary code execution. And it has been patched, whatever that means. I mean, you don't really have to understand deeply what that means, but it's pretty nice that they actually did something to improve the security, and it's definitely a good idea to install the update. When it comes to speed and battery, no improvements are to be expected since it's just a point update. It's the third digit only changes, and we're talking about the Apple Watch, so there's not going to be a whole lot. Maybe you're going to personally notice some of the new things, maybe you're going to notice that the battery performance is better or that your Apple Watch got a little bit speedier, but it's not anything that would be universal for all users, and it's probably kind of subjective to you, and yeah, it's not something that I could say out loud for everybody. Also, you don't need to download and install the 14.4.1 on the Apple Watch. It's enough that you have the iOS 14 installed, so you can only just go ahead and update your Apple Watch without updating your iPhone, but it kind of makes sense to go with both versions and perhaps to update your MacBook and stuff, because yeah, probably the same thing has been patched within the entire Apple ecosystem, so it's a good idea to update every single device with the latest with the latest update, of course. So now I want to say thank you very much for watching. There isn't much else what I could say about it. There isn't really much to talk about. You can kind of say that it's not a very interesting update, but I wanted to make a video about it and inform you what's really going on. So if there are any thoughts that you would have, then the comment section down below is the place to let your thoughts. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, your support, and see you guys later in the next video. Peace out, guys.